Hi guys, did you guys miss me? I haven't uploaded in like 3 days. But I have an excuse. I was in a car accident. Me not dull punny. It's neither here nor there. Let's get into what we came here to talk about. So Vibes Cartel have been granted his appeal. You know, all the Vibes Cartel fans out there is like screaming, jumping for joy, clap, they not pond just celebrating all over the world, all over the globe. Real Vibes Cartel fans are happy because he's been trying to get this appeal for I want to say a good 1 to 2 years now, and it hasn't been going through for him. And also Sean Storm and the other guy that got charged and arrested for Lizard murder has also gotten their green light for their appeal also. So all three of them good to go. All three of them appeal process is about to begin. And we've talked about this many times on my channel as to why people wanted to call up in name in the media recently. They wanted to mess up his image and make him look bad, so whatever judge they got would deny his appeal again. But Haile Selassie say otherwise, and you can't come between what the man up above has planned for his people. So honestly, I was very frustrated with the way the Jamaican government did him and did his trial, because as you guys know, a lot of evidence was tampered with. A lot of just crazy stuff happened in his trial, which made us fans very angry. So now we're gonna see if the Jamaican government system and justice system can actually redeem themselves and actually get this right and get this correct. Because I feel like Vibes Cartel is a very intellectual, a very intelligent man, and I don't think he would actually kill somebody. If you listen to any of Vibes Cartel interview, you would understand exactly what I'm talking about. Just go online, search Vibes Cartel interviews, and listen to how he speaks. This guy is way too intellectual, way too intelligent for him to get himself caught up in some mess like this. And this is why a lot of people had a lot of issues with the way the trial went, because they tampered with evidence. And in Jamaica, if you guys know, money rule things. So if you have a lot of money that you can shell out to the justice system or to the police, because the police take bribes in Jamaica, then you're more than likely will go scotch-free if you committed a crime in Jamaica. And a lot of these judges and a lot of these justice systems in Jamaica is politically based. So they're based on political correctness in Jamaica, and they are friends with the government, and they're friends with the Minister of Education, and they're friends with the Prime Minister. And because the Prime Minister feel like okay, he's not a good person, he's messing up the culture, he's making our children go astray, then alright, we'll lock him up, we'll send him to jail. So that's how Jamaica's justice system go. Basically, if you're rich and powerful and have links in Jamaica, you can get away with any crime. But if you're a poor ghetto youth that's striving, them try to fight you down, them try to do everything in their power to get you down. The judge also that granted Sean Storm Vibes Cartel their appeal also had a lot to say, and this is what he said, and I quote: "To deal with the sentence first, questions arise from the relatively brief sentences remarks of the transcript. For example, no express mention is made in these remarks of principles of sentencing, and it is only circumstances that might be regarded as aggravating factors that are expressly mentioned. Williams noted in a document outlining his reasons. Additionally, there is no indication, as is now required, that the time spent by the convicted men on remand was taken into account by the learned trial judge in arriving at the sentences of imprisonment were ultimately imposed, Williams explained. Among the other questions Williams said emanated from the matter are whether in the summation the defense counsel's concern as to proper referencing and contextualization of the technical evidence was sufficiently addressed, whether the evidence was always accurately recounted, whether it would have been clear to the jury at all times that all comments made were comments. For these and other reasons, I would grant leave to the appeal to all the applicants with legal aid if needed, Williams wrote. So basically this man is saying he don't know if the time spent on remand by the three men in custody was taken into consideration when they sentenced the three of them to life in prison. He's also explaining that he don't know if the evidence that they gave in the trial was referencing sufficiently, and he don't know if the evidence given to the jury was recounted as comments and recounted accurately. So that's why he granted Adidja Palmer, Sean Storm, and Kiera Jones the go ahead for their appeal. 15 facts about Adidja Palmer. His name is Adidja Azam Palmer. First song was Love Fatuman. Vybz Kartel clashed with Ninja Man at Sting. He has his own label, Not Nice Records. He worked with the acts of Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, MIA, Pharrell, Fifth Harmony, Akon, Jim Jones, Lil Wayne, and Eminem. Popcorn, Deva Brat, Gaza Slim, Sean Storm, Gaza Sheba, Gaza Indu, Tommy Lee, Singer Maxwell, Stinger Blinger, and are people that's still in the Gaza camp. Former Gaza members are Gaza, Lisa Hyper, Gaza Kim, Javinci, Black Rhino, Dosa Medicine, Marital Family. First dancehall artist with his own reality TV show is Teacher's Pet. His book, The Voice of Jamaican Ghetto, Incarcerated but Not Silent. Kartel trial was one of the longest in Jamaica's history, which was 65 days. Kartel music is banned in Guyana. I did not know that. The prime minister at the time actually tried to end the feud with the Movado and Kartel saga because it was causing a lot of friction in the Jamaican society. And that's the first time a prime minister has ever stepped into anything dancehall related or any clash or anything like that. First album that he released was Up to the Time. He left Alliance in 2016. King of Dancehall, which was his album, which when he was incarcerated, debuted at #1 for 2 consecutive weeks. He was sentenced to life in prison in 2014. So those are some of the facts about Vybz Kartel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl here on YouTube. Tell me in the comments what you guys think about his appeal going through. Tell me whatever comes to mind. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.